this. Oh, that was slick, Sloan. Yo guys, welcome back to Feed the Beast on the Ryotcraft server. This is Clobberstomp, and today we're gonna look at quarries. Now, I haven't built one yet, but this is gonna help us gather a lot more material a lot faster, and it hopefully is gonna do this automated. So, we're going to gather a whole bunch of materials. So we need to make a quarry, and I've already started some stuff here because what I want the quarry to do is pump it to an ender chest, which I killed a couple endermen and got some pearls to make some chests. And then I made some blaze rods to get those, but... Okay guys, you probably noticed a skip or a jump in the audio, but this is going to be a little bit janky because of what's happened. What we're going to do is, I had an issue with the audio, so I'm just going to pick up where we left off. So I apologize for the really bad audio quality. I didn't want to record this entire video again, so this is kind of what we're doing. Alright, so we're going to go through and make a, I'm going to show you how to make the quarry. So we're going to start getting that going. And right now I think we're going to start making a bunch of circuits and some electronic circuits and advanced electronic circuits. So that way we can start making some of these pieces. Alright, so I don't know if you guys have seen these plans. Those plans are so nice to be able to put your items in the midsection of those project tables and be able to pull them out. And right now we're trying to make those, we've got we're going to try to make all those gears. We're going to need approximately, I think if I remember serves, we're going to need 7. We're going to need 7 gears, 3 of which are going to be iron, and 2 of which are going to be gold, and then the final 2 which are going to be diamond. And all of them you need to start with, the stone. We got to start with obviously wood here, and then upgrade those to stone using cobblestone like this. I'm making a bunch of extra here. It's always nice to have those extra ones. You never know when you're going to need them. So we've got our stone gears, and then we need 3 iron gears, and so we're going to upgrade those stone ones to iron, like this. I'm making some extra because we're going to need them. Alright, here we've got our 7, and we're going to upgrade 4 of those to gold. It looks like I'm going to do 2 at a time, but we could do the other. We're going to do the other 2 as well. Yeah, there we go. I caught up. I caught it. Figured it out. Alright, there's our 4 gold gears, and we're going to upgrade 2 of those now to diamonds. Let's find the diamonds here. Wrong chest. There we go. So, getting to a quarry is pretty expensive. You gotta go through quite a bit of diamonds to get it, but as you saw in one of the previous episodes, I believe I think I covered the equivalent exchange where you can turn iron blocks into gold blocks and then gold blocks into diamond blocks. Pretty cool stuff. So, alright, now we need to make the diamond drill. We need 3 diamonds, we need some more advanced electronic circuits. Here's where I decided that this was just kind of a pain, so I'm going to stack all this stuff in my inventory and move it to a different project table so I can make advanced circuits, because I had too many items in there. Alright, we're getting our advanced circuits here. Okay. I think I screwed this up because I found that I need another one too. But that's alright. We need 2 titanium plates. Now, you make titanium plates by going to an industrial blast furnace and taking some bauxite dust, which we've already made, and putting them in an industrial blast electrolyzer. And that takes a lot of energy to do it, but I think it requires 12 bauxite, and you get 2 tiny dust, and you need 4 to make 1 titanium ingot, and then so you actually got to do that 4 times so you can get the 2 plates that you need here. Alright, we got that. We need our 3 diamonds and a drill. So we've got our diamonds, and now we need to make the drill, which I need another circuit for, and steel plates, which I don't think we can make at this point. I'd forgot that we needed to make a blast furnace to make steel, so you're going to see me kind of go through and get the items for making the batteries and electronic circuit, but we're going to catch up to the end of this portion of the video and then have to make an industrial blast furnace. Or I'm sorry, not an industrial blast furnace, a blast furnace. I think I actually even tried to make the steel plates, or make the steel in the industrial blast furnace, and found out that didn't work. There's our electronic circuit. Setting it back up again because I realized I needed that extra space. Alright. And I think that's where we're going to make our... There we go. Our drill. And I'm trying to figure out where I'd make my steel. I need a crowbar, which, as you see, I need to put it in a blast furnace up there. So I need iron plates, and I realize now that I don't have a blast furnace. I was trying to look at which one would cost less, and the iron plate was just easier to do. So I was looking for roses, and I didn't have any, so we're not going to do that. And here's where I decided I was going to try to make the iron plates and then try to turn them into steel ingots by putting them in a blast furnace, only to find out that it does not work. Total noob, but that's alright. So here's where I'm figuring out that I actually need to build a blast furnace. Alright, here's the blast furnace, and we need magma cream, and that's a problem because I haven't found any slimes yet. So I do have blaze powder, but I don't have any slime. Now, I was looking at different things for slime to see if I had any pollen. I have propolis because I've done the bees, some of the bees, but I don't have any means to actually make slime either. And here I'm trying to figure out where I get pollen from. I actually did look this up to try to figure out how to get pollen, but I did find out that you actually only get pollen from one set of bees, and that is industrious bees. And I'm checking here to see if I have any pollen, and I don't. So I'm going to come up short, and I'm going to try to use these in a centrifuge to see if I get any pollen from them, only to be smacked down by not actually winning here, because industrious bees are the only set of bees that make pollen. So we still haven't bred up to the industrial bees yet, so we've got a little ways to go. Now that didn't produce anything, so I was kind of unhappy about that. But we've got propolis, but no pollen, so sticky propolis, honey drops, and I think I tried the other one too, but I don't get any pollen, so I decided that was a wasted effort. Oh, and I think I did propolis and found out that you make it into sticky resin, which is pretty cool. So you can make your own sticky resin without having to do the rubber trees. So I'm probably going to chop down all those rubber trees that are by the base at some point, now that I have a steady influx of propolis. We're going to just keep that going as well as we can. And here I'm looking for any last ditch effort of anything whatsoever. If I can make pollen, finding out that I cannot make the pollen because you only get them from bees. The industrial version. So I'm finding out right now that I have to actually go find slimes. So I'm reaching this wonderful conclusion very quickly, and I'm not happy about it, because it required me to do a lot of extra cuts in this video that I didn't want to do. And now I'm facing the inevitable fact that I must go find slimes. And I'm going to cut the video here, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back. We've found some slimes. I've got, I think, about 6 of them from what I can see. Again, the audio is not very good on this because I had to overdub, but we'll keep it going. And we'll use these extra slimes and make more magma cream, since we need them for our wonderful bricks to make our blast furnace. So we can ultimately make steel. So looks like I got another one. Take our bricks and our soul sand, and we'll put them in there like this. Split them up. The soul sand in the corners, and then we got 4. And there we go. We've got 4, but we need 34 blocks. So we've got to make more. I'm realizing this now, and again, I'm not happy about it. And we're going to try to take those slimes and our blaze powder and see how many we can actually make for magma creams. I don't know that I made enough. I think we're short, and I had to go find more. But let's see. I cannot remember. It was a while ago since I did this video, and I've just been putting it off because I didn't want to re-record the audio. I was not happy about it, so... Oh, one cool thing is, if you're in the nether, you can get nether rack and put it in a compressor and turn it into nether bricks. So you don't have to find a wonderful nether fortress. You know, sometimes they're tough to find, so you can make those and then, you know, make your nether bricks or that you need. So we're going to wait for that to breed up. We've got our 4 magma creams. I can't can't remember what I'm looking for here, but I think I'm just wasting time while these kind of go through the compressor, so we got a bunch of extra ones. There we go. I cut the video and we're back again after I made my stack of 64, so that finally completed. We're good. I also went and found more slimes because I found out that we didn't make enough. So I've got plenty of slimes, plenty of blaze powder. I think we're good at this point. So let's finish up making all the infernal bricks for our blast furnace. So we're gonna put these back up again. We got our nether rack, we've got our soul stand going on, and then in the corners, and then we're gonna put our magma cream in the middle. And that makes 20. We got 24, 28, and 36. There we go. We've got enough. Let's go build this sucker. And I believe we're gonna build it to the right. Yeah, there we go. I think we're gonna put it here. Lay down, 3x3. It's a 3x3 or 3x4x3 unit, just like our industrial blast furnace. Only this one is hollow, so you do not need to fill anything in the middle. And when it finishes, it will make the little window in the bottom. And now we can make steel. So let's get our iron plates. Or look at the recipes and what we need to make first. I ended up choosing iron plates because they were cheaper than choosing the crowbar, because then I didn't have enough roses to make the rose dye. And I found out that coal doesn't work, so we have to actually use charcoal as one of the recipes. So let's get some wood. We'll get some wood and we will burn that up so we can make some charcoal and get our steel going. So we'll put this in an iron furnace. We'll burn this up, get a couple pieces of charcoal. And I split this up so we can kind of get this producing much faster in all four of them. As you can see, I've been cooking some iron, kind of getting that going. There we go. We have got the blast furnace going. I'm going to wait a little bit for some of that to go. We'll put that iron away. Wait for a couple more of those to complete. And we'll start filling that up. Now what I did find is charcoal doesn't work very well. You go through a piece of charcoal per run, and it takes like 4 to 8 charcoal to make one steel ingot. It's really not efficient. So what you want to make before you do this is a coke oven. And what you do is you put charcoal in that, will turn it to coal cokes. Then you can put the coal cokes in the blast furnace and they will be much more efficient. And you'll get much more steel faster doing it that way. So just be aware that if you're going to make the blast furnace, go ahead and make the coke oven so you have a more efficient power source for using the blast furnace, because charcoal is just not efficient whatsoever. As you can see, it's taken a good 2 or 3 minutes to make one steel. So, and we need 5, so it's going to take a little bit. Alright, we cut here and came back after we made about 10 steel. I let that run, and we can now make our, I'm showing you that you can make a coke oven. Now we can make our quarry, or get into making our diamond drill. Once we turn our steel into plates. I'm explaining here that you can change your charcoal into coal cokes when you build a coke oven, and right now we're making our steel plates. runs really slow. It's explaining that it's just not efficient. So we've got our steel plates. Now I can go ahead and make our drill. There it is. We've got our mining drill. We can upgrade that with this to... Nope. Nope, what did I miss? We gotta turn it into a diamond drill. There we go. Gotta put it in the other one. We'll put it in the other one. We'll upgrade it to a diamond drill. There we go. We got our diamond drill, and now we can put the diamond drill in our quarry. I'm going to make a second one of these so I can replace my diamond pickaxe, and then when this gets discharged, I just charge it up, and it works as if I have a brand new pickaxe because it works just like a diamond pickaxe. Pretty cool to have. Alright, so we've got our quarry now. We need some golden transport pipes and some wooden transport pipes, and we also need our we've got our quarry. We need a way to power it, so we're going to need some redstone circuits or redstone energy conduits and a couple engines, combustion engines, and we need a ender chest, which I spend a little time struggling to find it here, and it's right there. Can't miss it, but I'm not figuring out where it is. So I grab my engines. I forgot to get the ender chest, and then I look around for it because I'm dumb. I'm wondering where it is, and then eventually I go back and find it. Picking up buckets because we need to fill up the combustion engines with fuel. We've got our conduits. Come on, Clobberstomp, go ahead and grab that chest. And I did not grab it. Let's go back one more time. Clean up some of these items because it's so full. Irritated. And I missed it yet a fifth time. I go over to my safe, find that it's not there. I'm totally just wasting time. It's pretty awesome. Like, where is it? So I start checking every chest manually because I'm confused. I thought I left it in a smart place, and I did. I just continue to miss it. And then eventually I find it. There it is. Look at that. We got it. Alright, guys. Oh, looks like, you guys see in the corner, Phantom is having some issues being connected to the game. I spoke to him later about this, and his network blew up. He's trying to, I don't know what was happening, but I had an ISP issue, and then he wasn't able to connect, and then there was all these socket errors, and I don't know what was going on. It's really odd behavior, but I think we've got it all taken care of, at least from my side, so everybody can connect again. But I think he's still having some client issues. I don't know if those are fixed yet, but I don't know if he's had time to really dive in and fix it, but I hope he does. He's a good addition to the server. Offers a lot of input. Alright, we need our wooden transport pipes. I ran out. Okay. I think we've gathered all the materials that we need, and I think we can head to our quarry spot. And we're back. I've reached our quarry spot, quite a couple hundred blocks away from spawn, and here's how we're going to set up quarry. First you got to make some redstone torches. You need 4 of them, and then you need to make them into markers with lapis, and you lay out your markers first. So choose a square, lay it down, I think I counted 10 by 10. You can make as big as you like. I don't know if there's... I don't think that there is actually a stipulation on how big it is. I just want to make it 10 by 10 because it's good. If you right click on them, the markers will then connect to the one next to it. And then once you make the fourth one, it'll connect both sides and you got a square. Once you've got a full square, you can then put your quarry down and it will take your markers and make a big box around the side, as you can see. Make sure to go around and pick up your markers again, even if they're still stuck in the ground. Pick them up, otherwise you might lose them, and you can reuse them again. So to set this up, the first thing you want to do is set this up with your ender chest, or whatever other means you have. Eventually we can upgrade that later, but this is a pretty crude setup, but it works, so we'll use this. Set your pipes to run to your chest. Make sure to set your chest with the right color code. You can set it with all the dyes. I use blue, blue, white at the one at home, so I'm going to use blue, blue, white here. So anything that connects in this chest will go to the other and then be pumped out into the chests at my house, or at my base. So it's pretty nice. It's a really decent system. Problem is, when you get the quarry going really fast, it can cause problems with items spitting out all over, but we'll address that later. So right now I'm setting my energy conduits as far away as I can make it, so that way in the event that the combustion engines blow up, I don't blow up anything like my quarry. I have done that before. Keep your energy source far away from your client, or from your wonderful quarry, because if you screw it up, if you screw up your quarry, you're going to be really mad because it's a really expensive block and you'll have to make a new one. So just be aware of that. Could cause issues. So right now I'm realizing I don't have a wrench, so I got a wrench, came back, and I think that's the final cut. So we'll move those to the way they need to be. Make sure that that is blue. Make sure these ones over here are orange. As you can see, the little arrow pointing. Energy should be going into... They're not pumping yet because I need to make... I'm going to fill them up with water right now. And then what I need is a couple switches to turn them on, levers. So right now I'm filling them up with water and lava. We'll get those filled up. There we go. We want to make sure they don't overheat so they don't blow up. Problem is if you keep them running, they will ultimately always blow up, because as long as they're running and they're not getting any water added to them as they run, they will overheat and then eventually blow up. There's a heat indicator that'll come up underneath that circuit on the side, on the right side there, and they'll go over 5,000 degrees or whatever it is, and then they blow up and they create a big mess. It's really not fun. So be aware, save yourself the trouble, keep them away from your quarry. You don't want to have to rebuild that thing. You're really discouraged when that happens, and it's not fun. So might as well just stay away from it and be good. Until you have a good clean energy there, keep it away. So right here I'm going to get a couple pieces of cobblestone so I can make my levers. We'll fly back to our quarry and we'll start it up. It's dark out. We're going to light this area up. I don't want any mobs coming after us. Could be bad, especially around our setup. We don't want creepers coming and blowing it up. So alright, make our levers. Here they are. And we'll place those down and get our engine started. There we go. The quarry is going. Right now what it's doing is it's building that base with the pipes, what it looks like pipes, across the bottom. We've got our combustion engines here, producing MJ, so it will run the Quarry, and it's starting to build the Quarry. So soon, once this completes doing the entire frame, it's going to delete all the snow and everything that's in there. Once it completes the frame, it will then... I'm helping them out here. I want to get this going faster, so I'm deleting all of the snow so it can move faster. Once it completes the frame, it will then start digging all of the dirt and build the quarry faster. So we'll help facilitate that by clicking all that up. There we go. It's almost built. The bottom. We'll build the sides and the top. There it goes. Starting to build it up. We'll build the sides once it's completed. Go around in a circle, and then we should start getting items flowing into our ender chest, and then wonderfully disappearing and reappearing at base. There we go. There it is. It's made. Look at, there's our diamond drill working automatically. We've got all of our dirt flowing in and then flowing out real quick. So this works. We've got it done. We're now getting... Last thing to check is to go back to base, make sure that it's going into our ender chest and piping to our chests. And this is the final step. We should be good. Look at that, guys. We have dirt in our chests and operating perfectly. So everything's piping into our chests. We've got materials coming in, and these will just fill up as the quarry runs. Pretty awesome stuff. This is a really pretty basic setup. This is going to help you out with trying to gather materials. It's going to be easier. Eventually we'd like to pipe all this stuff to an auto processing plant, which we haven't made. I think I'm going to make that upstairs. So this will pipe to an ender chest that's going to push it to a pulverizer. It's going to then pulverize everything into dust. It's going to then move that dust to an iron furnace, so it will smelt it automatically. And then we'll have half of it go to keep the dust, because we don't want to process all of it because we use dust for other things. And we'll try to get this auto processing unit going up, but that's for later. Right now we just want to gather material as quickly as we can, and right now we got it going. So thanks for watching the episode. If you guys have any questions, leave some comments below. Slap that like button if you found this to help you out. We'll see you later, guys. Thanks.